let's get into it. So starting at the beginning, we're going to be talking about the Balloon Boy minigame in Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Excuse me for not knowing the name, but I can't remember the name of all the minigames. So let's go and analyze this real quick. So as we can see, Balloon Boy's just walking here, and it looks like there's 3 other dead versions of Balloon Boy. He should walk back over there in a second. Yeah, so there is 3 dead-looking versions of Balloon Boy, which is really, really weird, considering there he is. He walked over there again. Considering the fact that I only thought there was 1 Balloon Boy, maybe they're not dead, maybe they're spares. I put a picture here of what fans deemed Withered Balloon Boy, which, as you may know, doesn't actually exist, so yeah, so that's for Withered Balloon Boy. Now for the second one, we can actually see the Mangle in a minigame for Five Nights at Freddy's 3. This one actually does have a name, it's called Mangle's Quest. The other one probably has a name, I just don't know it. So as we can see here, there is, you play as Mangle, and you scavenge the site, which is probably the restaurant Five Nights at Freddy's 2, for your parts. This is probably one of the children that takes the Mangle apart. In fact, I actually think that's what it is, but as we can see, the Mangle is represented in Five Nights at Freddy's 3, and this is not the only case. So, let's go ahead and get on to the next appearance of the Mangle in Five Nights at Freddy's 3. There we go, Mangle got all his parts. So if we jump over to some actual Five Nights at Freddy's 3 gameplay, we can go ahead and see the Mangle pop up right where Freddy does this little walking thing, which is really creepy, by the way, but there we can see the Mangle. Now, there's a couple questions that this raises, like, the Mangle actually isn't included in the animatronics menu, so is Mangle a hallucination? Is he an animatronic? We really don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and have to err on the side that he's a hallucination or phantom. He just wasn't included for some sort of secret reason. We don't know a lot about the game, so you know, I'm really not going to start questioning small stuff like this now. So the next thing is in the Five Nights at Freddy's 3 trailer, there is a secret animatronic on the wall. Now we can see a lot of them. There's Bonnie, Toy Bonnie, Chica. We definitely see all of those, but if you go ahead, I actually have an arrow pointing them out. It could be the marionette, but I really don't know. It really doesn't look like him, just because of the stature, but it could be the marionette. I just wanted to point this out because the marionette also does appear in Five Nights at Freddy's 3, and I will go ahead and put that gameplay on the screen right now, but he is included in the animatronics menu. He's one of the phantom animatronics, but he isn't actually one that kills you. He just wastes all your time by being in your face, and it's really annoying. So, after that one, we're gonna go ahead and go on to the minigame with Golden Freddy and either Golden Bonnie or Springtrap. We don't know which one. I'm gonna go and say it's actually Golden Bonnie because the Springtrap actually does look a little bit different. Yeah, the Springtrap does look different, so I'm gonna call this Golden Bonnie and Golden Freddy. As we can see here, you do actually play as Freddy, but Golden Freddy has always been kind of a taboo animatronic. Anything golden in the game has been kind of taboo. And, I mean, it's pretty interesting. So the next one we're actually going to see is Shadow Bonnie. That's what we assume it to be. It kind of looks like Bonnie, and it's even creepy in 8-bit form. It kind of looks like a Commodore 64 game. Anyway, so you can see Bonnie's just flying around the room doing his Bonnie-type stuff. You know, pretty standard. He flies across all the other minigames. It's just kind of weird because, once again, these shadow animatronics are also something very taboo. And then I will go ahead and put the gameplay of the Freddy. Well, you don't actually play as Dark Freddy or Shadow Freddy, whatever you want to call him. But he actually does lead you, where all the animatronics get dismantled by the purple guy in the main story. So he actually does lead you around, and then, yeah, the purple guy comes out and gets you. Now here is probably the most interesting animatronics in the entire video, guys. That's right, we finally got to them. Now, this minigame is called Happiest Day. If you look, there's children wearing animatronic masks. There is a green one, a pink one, and if we continue here, what is there? Let me go and advance it along. There's a purple one, a dark purple one, darker than Bonnie, normal Bonnie at least, a dark purple one, a blue one, and a orange one that kind of looks similar to the green one. So if we analyze these, it looks like there possibly could have been a pig, crocodile, I don't know what the purple one could possibly be. A blue bear and maybe an orange bird. Now this is all speculation, but what we do know is that a sister location was actually mentioned by Phone Guy in one of the phone calls when he was telling you not to put on the suits at any point. So this could be one of the sister locations, because he said that the suits that would be given as replacement, not to question their relevance, because hey, the other ones would kill you. So these are probably some of the weirdest secret animatronics I've seen. They don't even fit with the other ones. And then finally, guys, coming up, we do have the death of all of the kids, and as we can see, there is Freddy, Chica, Foxy, what we assume to be Bonnie, the Marionette, and Golden Freddy. Now here's the interesting part. In the good ending, you don't see Golden Freddy at all. The heads that are turned off are Foxy, Freddy, Chica, and Bonnie, which is also interesting because Bonnie's not in the game. Anyways, if you look at the bad ending though, Golden Freddy does actually appear, but the Marionette doesn't, which is really weird considering it looks like there's 6 dead children that control these animatronics. Anyways, guys, I hope I was able to shed some light and show you all these secret animatronics within 5 Nights at Freddy's 3. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.